Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. For all of you who got the day off so you can go vote, make sure you get up and go vote. I am going to vote. God is good. Thank God that we can vote. I don't need my glasses on to go vote because I don't need my glasses when I drive. This is a historic time, y'all. So no matter who you're voting for, make sure you just go do it. Don't give up your right for voting. Me and my daughter, we are going to vote. Oh, Ivana, this gave me a flashback.
What?
Remember the first time you voted? You came with me 4 years ago.
I did come.
Yes, she came with me. And now here we are again. Ilana, you better go vote. Here we are again going to vote. Voting here. Okay, we're going into the Old Bassick High School. We're voting at the Old Bassick High School. All right. That new Bassick High School. Where we voting at, y'all? Bassick, the Old Bassick High School. Up there. Bassick Pride. So y'all, we finished voting, right? Okay, and it felt really, really good to vote. But let me tell you about the workers that was in there at the polling stations. They need to take a class on how to be confidential and how to act and how to be kind to people that are coming to vote, especially the first time voters. They have no idea what to do. They where to stand or whatever. And so we got in the line because the line was already formed and it wasn't that long. And we got in the line, me and my daughter. And while we were standing in line, you know how the line, it's closer to the wall and then it starts to grow out as the people start coming. So the first encounter with the with one of the mean persons that was working the polls, she came over and she was like, listen, y'all need to stay close to the wall. Y'all need to keep this line close to the wall. And I'm like, okay, good morning to you too. And then after that, another guy came up and he was like, it's two districts. So you need to look up here on this thing and you find out what your address is, and that's the district you're in. It's gonna be two lines. Ended up only being one line. So, okay, so now we're standing in the line. We're in the right line, my daughter and I, and we're just waiting to go vote. But before we go, we got like about 7 people ahead of us. And while we're standing there, as they go up, there's a lady there, a young boy. I'm assuming that he probably was her grandson. He was looking up all the addresses while she was just sitting there holding a piece of paper and the tray for you to put your license in, and drinking on her smoothie or her drink or her whatever she was drinking. She was kind of riled up, and just blurting out things, just saying stuff to people, things that should have been confidential, just crazy. Okay, for instance, one lady went up there and she gave them her license, and she was like, your license is 666, your address start with a 666? And the lady was like, yeah. And she was like, wow, and then they found her address and she was able to go vote. Then another lady came up, and while that lady was up there, and she was like, yeah, we got a lot of Democrats that's voting today. We got a lot of Democrats. And just all out of order, just blurting out all kinds of stuff. You a Republican? And I'm like, what in the world is going on with this lady? Oh, you still live over there? You still live over there? Just saying all kind of stuff and not being professional. And then the other people, one of the ladies, she voted, and that I guess they had 2 doors where you could go to one door and put your slip in on the entranceway in, and then if you voted on the other side, you go and put your slip in that side. And so the side we went on, we had to put our slip in the side that we were on, but she made a mistake and went the other way. Where you going? The lady says to her, where are you going? You're going the wrong way. You know, and I'm like, what in the world is wrong with these people? You know, but I, you know, told my daughter, I said, I know what's wrong with them. They hired these people to work these polling stations, and I am assuming by the way that they act that no one has a leadership class with them. No one has a training class with them to tell them this is what you're going to do. You are going to greet the people, because we need to be greeted. You know, when we come there, say good morning to us. Say good morning. Because that's what I did when I walked up to her. She didn't say anything to me because I took authority over that spirit that was on her, that was exposing and saying all kinds of stuff about people, you know, not bad things, but just stuff that is nobody's business. If you are a Democrat or a Republican, it's nobody's business what your address numbers start with. It's nobody's business, you know. And so you shouldn't do those things if you are working at the polling stations. You should be trained to say, good morning, how are you today? Can I take your license? We need to just verify it with the paper. Once you verify it, say, okay, have a good day, and give it to the next lady that's going to give you the slip to go and vote. That's all you need to say. You don't need to be saying nothing like, you know, and listen, if we can't find your name on the list over here, then you need to go on the other side. Then we'll figure out what why your name is not up here. Maybe you don't supposed to be voting over here. You might need to be somewhere else. I mean, there is a way that you can say everything, okay? And when you're working, what is it that who they're working for, y'all? The government, who they're working for when they work in these polling stations? I gotta look that up because I really don't know. But I know that they're working, they're volunteering, or either they're working, they're getting a check or something. I don't know, but I will be looking that up because what happened this morning was not called for with the workers, you know, with the workers. And that's, you know, you got to make people feel good. They're getting up to go vote, you know, they're before they go to work. Some people, everybody don't have the day off, just people who work with the school system and the children that go to school, because they need the schools for the polling stations. They need the schools for you to go vote. And so it's just, you know, be professional. Be professional. No matter what you be professional if you're going to work at those polling stations, and make people feel good about going to vote, because voting is very important. It's very important. And I just wanted to share that with whoever hear this message and you are a part of hiring people to work those polling stations. Have a class with them and tell them how they are to act, and not just get any old body and just put them there and let them talk to people any kind of way. Because at the end of the day, you're not those people's bosses. You're not their, you know, you don't tell them, talk to them that way because they're coming to vote. You never know who you're entertaining. So be nice and be kind. And, you know, if that's something that an undercover boss could go do, they need to go undercover and watch people and see how they treat people that are going to vote. The ones that are working at the polling stations, they need to do undercover and watch these people and see how they're talking to people and treating them, you know, because that has to change. All right, so have a good day on purpose. We voted. Yay! Go vote, okay? Go vote because you have the right to. Have a blessed day.